guys are on a 4-game losing streak. How important was it to pick up this win today?
Yeah, it was really serious for us, like coming into this game. I feel like this whole week, especially after the last loss, that's what we focus on, is getting this last non-conference win before we go into conference, which are going to be some of our toughest games, toughest battles. So being able to go into that off a win is really important for us.
You were able to put some kinds of spurts together in the first half that we hadn't seen in the New Hampshire game. Just talk about getting that kind of rhythm going.
Yeah, I'm not the person to like focus on making shots, but I feel like because we were hitting some few shots, I feel like that kind of boosted our momentum, our confidence a little bit, because we've been struggling. But being able, especially for myself, being able to see a few go in and kind of, I feel like that motivated our defense for everybody. Like, because we had a lot of energy today. They had little spurts, but we found a way to fight through it and finish off the game with the win.
You looked the most comfortable you have all season. What was the key to that?
Kind of just confidence. I've talked with every single coach. Literally, just the whole organization's been talking to me throughout these weeks, like, because we've been struggling. They've seen like my confidence seemed like it was a little lower, but that was the main thing they focused me. I even went on a drive with Grant. He just talked to me. He's like, I don't care about all the basketball stuff. Just make sure you're confident. Your whole mental's right. It's really important to me. So that kind of helped me coming into today.
Talk about turning the switch. Now you get number 24 coming into your building next Wednesday. You know, it's a real step up in class.
Yeah, I feel like playing against a ranked team. Well, kind of we look at every team the same way is how we should. No matter who we play in conference, we got to look at them the same way. Ranked 1, 2, 3, 20. It shouldn't matter, but that should boost our confidence because you think about it, they got something to lose, and kind of the way we come into it, we have nothing to lose. We're going to fight our hardest. And the way Grant goes, gritty, not pretty, that's something we got to develop again this year.
Do you like where you guys are at heading into this conference?
Yeah, I feel like this game right here is kind of a good thing for us. Like before, it was kind of rough for us, so I wasn't like, as confident, like myself, the whole team, everybody. But this last win right here, the way we came out, fought, and finished the game through adversity, technicals, all that, I feel like I like where we're at.
All right, questions from Dan?
Jaeden, this team came out and shot a ton of threes in the first and then kind of got away from it in the second half. From a defending standpoint, what did they offer you in the first half when they were shooting all those threes? And then I think it was like a third of their attempts were coming from beyond the arc. And then in the second half, when they changed that up, how does that kind of change the way you guys approach defending them?
Yeah, coming in the game, we knew they were going to shoot a lot of threes. So we were trying to run them off the line more, but they were still getting open shots. And then the way that they had changed the second half to go into the post and just play through people in the post, we had to develop that in the timeout at halftime because Grant even told us they might start going back to the post, which is what they did. So that's kind of a mental standpoint where we just got to realize that and just change what we learned in practice.
Is that something that you guys have seen throughout from other teams, or is that something that was really unique to this game from from an opponent that's stepping up in the D1?
I feel like if there's a few teams that kind of shot a lot of threes like them, but they definitely shot it way more than a lot of other teams, especially in the first half. And then to see them kind of go away from it in the second half kind of helped us a little bit, even though they were getting to the rim, but it still helped us because that's what they were best at, was shooting, that's for sure.
And then just last, coming out of the non-conference schedule now, and I know you were asked about the conference schedule, but just how is this team gelled from the beginning? I know there have been ups and downs, but to get to this point and be able now to know that the ACC's up ahead, the bulk of the ACC, just how has this team started to gel from where it was at the beginning to where it is right now in December?
I feel like this sort of roller coaster ride that we've been on kind of helped us gel a lot better. I know we were on a 4-game losing streak, so I feel like that got us a lot closer. We had individual meetings just with each other, just as players, no coaches. So I feel like that, being able to talk with each other, being for real, like with each other, that helped us gel a lot, and that should help us going into ACC play.